Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back. It's episode 5. As you can see, I'm out and about. That I really did not need. All that. Oh, where is it? As you can see, I've been doing some exploring here. Looking around the world, gathering up a whole bunch of Botania flowers, which are actually quite elusive compared to what I'm used to. So I found a few things. Found a meteorite over there. Eldritch Obelix. There's another one over there which I didn't mark. And I've got home marked as well. So as you can see, I've added journey maps. For some reason this version's stable, whereas I think, actually I'm pretty sure this is the same version I was using last time. But for some reason it's stable now. I don't know. It works. I'm not going to complain about it. At least I have some sort of map. So I brought you guys back in while I was out and about looking around because I found one of these guys. So it's a giant man. I'm pretty sure it's witchery that spawns these in the world, and I found another one as well. So these are actually really handy for early game, especially if you don't have a good food source, because these hay bales, once you, one thing to note is that they usually have a spawner underneath them. These hay bales will compress down into 9 wheat each. So that's actually really, I mean, you get 20 per these things. So that's a really good food source to make bread and whatnot early game. So I will be back shortly. I'm just actually, you know what? I'll keep you here, and we'll just head straight back to base now. And we'll just collect up all these. I think I've got enough flowers. This is my second run out, so we can get a start on Botania. As for what else I did in between, I didn't really do much. The time between recording these episodes is actually really short. So, you know, there's not... I recorded the last one at midnight last night, and it's now 11:30. And I've probably been playing since about 10. I got a shitload of wool from killing sheep. There's a witchery house spawned there. To use as to make a sleeping bag. So I've got some back at base as well, and I've got some here. So I'll turn a bit of carpet. Sleeping bags are really handy because when you're out and about and it comes to night time, you don't need to find a bed. You can. I actually need to set spawn on my bed at home as well, because I haven't done that yet. So yeah, sleeping bags are really handy because when you're out and about, you can just take a kip. It doesn't reset your spawn point. Nothing. Vein? No, I won't get that iron. I don't care enough. I really need to do more mining too and get more iron. That's probably something I need to do very shortly once I start doing Botania. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, sleeping bags. They're actually really handy. Here's another obelisk, I believe, and this one has cultists at it. Yes, it does. Oh shit! What the fuck was that? Did I get poisoned? Did I step on poison ivy? Yeah, I did. Okay. Creepy noises. So I'm just going to set a waypoint here so I know that this is here. You... Eldritch Obelisk. Save. Heh, chicken. Getting wrecked. Get wrecked! Oh, don't attack me, don't attack me, don't attack me. You don't want to. Oh, shit. Okay. Where am I going? Where's home? This way. These guys will wreck my shit. Like, please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Okay, I think he's leaving me alone. That's very good. Very good. Yeah, so that's something to look out for early game. You'll need those eventually for Thorncraft, those obelisks. Because they take you to the Forgotten World, I think it's called, or something like that. It's basically the Thorncraft area for endgame item gathering and stuff. I still haven't moved this farm, so that's maybe something else we'll do this episode, depending on how far I get with Botania, or how much I care about it. So yeah. Right, home. I'm gonna sleep through the night. As you can see, a couple of updates there for mods. I'll get there eventually. Right, so I've chucked a chest down here, which is where all my flowers are going. So I have got... I'm missing one. I don't know which one it is. I've got orange, red, yellow, blue, light blue, dark blue, pink, white, lime, dark green, grey. Yeah. I don't know which one it is. It's not... No, I've got magenta. But I've got a decent amount of flowers. Some of them I only have a couple of, but you know, we can work with that. Picked up some random stuff from a chest that I found as well, so that can go in there. Found a... Christ. Apologies. Found a desert biome not too far from here. You can see it. M's not map. J is right. Apparently you can't see it because whatever, but it's down here. So I picked up some cactus while I was there and chucked them in there. That can go in there, that can go in there. Yeah, whatever. I'll hang on to that wool. Christ, I got quite a bit of that. And right, so let's make the sleeping bag real quick. Black wool I can put away because I don't really need it right now. So I'll grab some carpet and I'm gonna need some more. And I think I put some wool in here before, maybe, there it is. So a sleeping bag is basically just like that, and then boom, boom, sleeping bag. So when you use this, it'll actually... I can't use it now, obviously, but it'll replace your chest slot armor. I really need to get some better armor sometime soon as well. Right, anyway, Botania. Let's... I might actually start it... Well, it needs to be out in the open anyway, so... I'll need some... Well, I'll need a Lexica Botania, so I'll need a book, which I do have a butt ton of them in here. I think it's any mystical flower. Let's not use that one. I've got the most of red, so... I think if you combine it like... Alright. Lexica Botania. Ah, sapling, right. Sapling. You can go back in there, my friend, and we have a sapling. Lexica Botania, excellent. So this will give me a good place to start. Basics, you got introductions, fireworks, all kinds of shit. So the first thing we're going to want to do is get a petal apothecary. Because I'm going to need that very shortly. Thank you. So 2 slabs, 4, and any petal. Alright, well, let's grab one of these. Thank you. Take one of those. Do I have any cobblestone slabs? Probably not, to be honest. My drummers, pretty easy to make. Petal apothecary. Ooh, there's different colors now. Cool. Let's just do this. Bugger. Alright, I'll do it manually. Ah, you can make cobblestone out of slabs. Hey, petal apothecary. I'm going to need to bring a bucket with me as well. Which I believe I have one left. Yep. I can probably chuck these up here because I don't need them just yet, so I'll bring that with me. I'm also going to need some seeds, which thankfully, because I have a farm, I have a shit ton of. Thinking about it, I'll probably move this outside because that's where this stuff's going to be. I'll close that actually. So I reckon if I put my petal apothecary here, that gives me easy access to water to fill it. So yeah, just right click and then this doesn't have a GUI, this block. You can't really do anything with it. So first things first, I'm going to want some generating flora, and for that I'm going to want 4 of these. Let's see if I remember this correctly. But anyway, you can look at it in generating flora here anyway. Here we go. No, I want mana, pure daisies, that's it. Living wood, yep, cool. So yeah, it is just 4 mystical white petals chucked into a petal apothecary to make these. I'm going to make 2. Because I've got enough materials too, so there's no reason not to. I really should move this outside. So, crafting flowers in Botania. Pretty simple. Just throw your flowers in, should see them floating around. Apparently that's a graphical error. Throw some seeds in, bam. Water goes, you get yourself your flower, and you need to refill. So we'll throw that back in there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Seeds, there you go, you could see them in there that time. And I'll just refill this now to simplify for next. So there are a lot of different types of flowers in Botania. There, and that's not going to work. There. So, I'm going to need some smoothstone, which I'm actually probably going to need some more of. Yep. Let's get 8 coal and just cook up a shite ton. 8 coal. Not that one. That, and put that in. And I'm also going to want some wooden logs. So we'll start with just wooden logs for now, because I don't really need smoothstone just yet. So with these, pretty simple. Lay down some... crap. That's what I need, that. And that should really be there too. Whatever. For now it'll do. You just lay these down and you can see you've got a particle effect happening. Just one around each of them. And then give it some time. And it'll do its thing. So I did get a heap of this stuff. What are we doing? 8 around, so I need... well, let's take 24 for now. So I can sit like that. So I'm missing 1 here, but that's fine. No dramas with that. So we pretty much just sit here and wait. And while we're doing that, we are going to look at getting generating flora. And the most basic one is the day bloom. So it basically takes sunlight. Is that another slime island? No, it's not. Interesting. It has to be laid out in a certain pattern. You can't just put them all next to each other. And that takes sunlight and turns it into mana. So I need 2 yellow petals, 1 light blue, and 1 orange. So I'm going to want quite a few of these. So let's go... 6 of those will give me 12, which will make 6 flowers. So I need 6 light blue, and 6... what was the other one? Orange. 2, 3. Cool. And let's get some seeds, like so. I think in the next break I'm going to move that chest up here. Hey, there we go. Progress. So these have all turned into living wood now. So I can cut that in after I get my petal apothecary and start working that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So 1, 2. 1, 1. Bam. Daybreak arrival. There's even an achievement for it because it's that basic. Oops. 1, 2. 1, 2. Go. So this would actually probably be a lot easier if I had an infinite water source right up here next to this. But for now this will do. Let's do the smart thing and refill this while we're down here. So, right, almost done. Give myself a carrot one here. And we have day blooms. 6 of. So I'm going to put these up here, and I'm going to put them in a staggered pattern like so. And that gives me expansion options as well. So now that we've done that, we're going to need some living wood. I'm going to need some gold as well, which I'm pretty sure I have some downstairs for this. So I'm going to need some living wood twigs first and foremost. Cool. And I'll place down some more. Oh, God damn it. This is really... like, I'd love to have a purpose-built area for this, but for now this will have to do. So you're going to need a fair bit of living wood, and you can automate this fairly easily using a few different mods. So these have started already, they're building up their mana. They have an internal buffer, which they will build up. And I need a petal That'll do. And a gold bar. Electrum, gold. So this should be as easy as going bam, bam. I think that's there and that is there. Cool, we have a mana spreader. So I'll show you what this does in a second. But now is when I'm going to need some living wood, rock. So actually, while we're here, I'll living wood twig. Oh crap! Living wood twig. Apparently, you can make slingshots and bows out of it. Cool. Twig is just 2 living wood. Okay, so it's not the planks. So I'm going to need 3 of these. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go like so. And I'm going to get myself, let's go a white and a green flower petal. So I only need 1 of each. And I'm going to smash these on the side here. And get myself a wand of the forest. So this is your basic, like, wrench for Botania. Pretty simple. Pretty easy. Let's see if this living wood's done. See, it's got night. So this is a good time to try out my sleeping bag. I'm just going to jump up here and right click. And I go to sleep. Wait a second, and yeah, so that basically replaced my chest plate. There used to be a bug that it wouldn't automatically put your chest plate back on, which was really annoying when you used it, but that's obviously been fixed now, so hooray. So we'll get some living rock started. And you have to use smooth stone for this. You can't use cobblestone. It just won't work. Bam, 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 bam. Baby zombies. Oh, 2 of them. Disgusting. Get out of here. We don't like your kind around here. Come on. Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, you're going to take a bit longer to kill. Fucking zombies. Right, so while we're waiting for that, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put it here. Yeah, that works. And then change this. Where's my... Put it here. That should cover it. Yeah, so I'll get rid of these dandelions as well, so I've got the room. Is this done yet? Come on. Come on. It's usually... It's annoying when you have to sit here and wait for it. Let's put it that way. But it usually doesn't take too long. Actually, so you can see I'm in function mode. You shift right click to change to bind mode, and you get the extra little indicator there. So you can see it's changed to a little green, and you can see it kind of on the wand as well. Anyway, I want in function mode. So if I look at this, my day blooms are apparently not generating. Oh no, because it's gone into the mana spreader. So these will automatically output the mana that they get into the mana spreader, which, as you can see, is building up, and you can just update it by right clicking on it. And you see these green pulses that it's sending. That's sending mana. Because it's not hitting anything, it's not actually using mana. So for now, that's... Oh, we're done. So I'll grab myself some living rock, and I'll need to craft something. 2 things with this, actually. And these are going to be very, very important, because these basically store my mana, and they're the only way that I can store the mana. So eventually we're going to need quite a few of them, but for now 2 will do fine. So I'll grab some more smooth stone to chuck up there, and I'm going to want to do this. So I'm going to get 2 of these diluted mana pools, and they're diluted for a reason. I'll keep that because, whoops. Can I have that back, please? Thank you. They're diluted for a reason, and that's because they're not the full, well, they're not full strength. That's what diluted means. So I'm going to chuck this here in front of the mana spreader. As you can see, I've got an indicator on the center of my screen here, which gives me a tick. It just changed from across. That means I've got enough mana in this pool, which is really only a tiny amount, to change this diluted mana pool into an actual mana pool. So I'm going to get rid of this one, and I'm going to replace it with the mana pool. Now the difference is how much they can store. So the diluted mana pool really can't store that much mana, whereas the mana pool can store a shit ton. Yep, so we're doing that, and that hasn't got enough mana in yet. So these day blooms are actually fairly slow. That's why you need quite a lot of them to start. So I'm going to jump off camera here, craft probably I don't know, 6 more of these day blooms. And hopefully that should start kicking us along a little bit. Right, so I will be back very shortly. What's up, everybody? We're back. So I've been doing some stuff, and I made myself a bunch of living wood and living rock, did my other mana pool. You'll see I've also built this, and there's a reason for this. This is not getting nearly enough mana quickly enough from these dayblooms. Now I could go and make a shit ton more dayblooms, but I've run out of yellow petals, I think it is. Yeah, yellow. Which poses an issue because I was having trouble finding them before. It's probably going to be even harder now. So I decided to go down another route, and that is to make some... Have I got my Lobster on me? Yeah. Hydrangeas. There we go. So you'll see they require a few different petals, and they'll also require mana petals. So mana petals are actually pretty easy to get. It just requires you to have mana, and there should be enough in here for me to do this. So I've got all the ingredients that I need here. So I'm going to need 4 of these to change into mystical blue. So I'm just going to drop them straight into the mana pool. They're going to come back out. 4 of these cyan will go in as well. That's it. That's how you get mana petals. Pretty easy. So now, what's the recipe for these things again? 1 of each, and then 2 cyan. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, going. Hey, we got a hydrangea. So I'm going to make 4 of these. And this... Oh, shit. Alright, so if you put something in that you didn't mean to, just shift right click with an empty hand and you'll pull it back out. 1 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, and 1 of those. There we go. So that's the easy way to get stuff out if you didn't mean it, so you don't have to like break it and fucking replace all this shit. No one wants to do that. I mean, really, no one does. Alright, so one last one. Put that in, great, fill that back up, chuck that there. Right, so, actually I'm going to need that in a second. So what the hydrangeas do is they will take still water, and I have a feeling this isn't going to work because it's not big enough. Yeah, it's not going to work. Okay, I'm going to have to redesign this because I just thought about that. Okay, so what the hydrangeas do is that they will take a block of still water and turn it into mana. They actually will take the block of water, which is why that isn't going to work, because there's only 4 blocks in the middle and 4 flowers. So it's going to take them all, and I'm going to be left without water. So obviously what you want to do is have a 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, that's... Okay, we'll go 1 this way. 1, 3, 4, 5... 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now, because this is a 3x3, if I pull that out, that, and put my hydrangeas in, and you can get some pretty cool designs with these. Like if I was to put another block of dirt on top of it, and then put another hydrangea on, and then just keep building up these walls and just make this giant pillar of hydrangeas, basically. It's a really, really efficient and good way to get a lot of mana quickly. So I'm going to make this into an infinite water source inside here. Well, it'll be a couple of different infinite water sources. Why did that break? Oh. Huh? Oh, right, because obviously, yep, gotcha. The water broke it, so these will have to sit on the outside. I'll put that back like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. So these are going to have to sit. Maybe I'll do the 4 corners instead. That might work better. 2, 3, 4. And we'll get rid of that. Come back here. What are you doing? And that. And that. So the other alternative is, well, it has to be in a 3x3 area around the flower, so it has to basically be sitting in the center. I can put it here, and I'll get this corner block, and still have 2 blocks next to it, which will still mean it's an infinite water source. So let me just throw some dirt on that corner and that corner. Plant my flowers. 3, 4. I'm probably going to need another mana spreader over here somewhere too. I'll probably build it up a block and then shoot it back down. And I'll show you how to do that as well, because that's pretty cool. And that's actually probably going to kill that water source. Yep, it did. So maybe next time. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to kill the flowers and then place the water, because it's just eating the water. Alright, so round 3. Let's see if we can get this right this time, eh? And we'll put that there. So it should only need to be the 4 corners that I fill. There, and I may even have got that last one. It did. Cool. So that's all still water now. I don't need to fuck around with anything here. I'm going to chuck these hydrangeas down, and we will see how they go. What's a skeleton? Where is that? I can hear it. Oh, it's the flowers drinking, right? So as you can see, they're building up really quickly, which is good. So this one's getting drained. That one's getting drained. That one and that one are not. Okay, that's easy. I can just, well, for starters, I can harvest this stuff. This is the last of the stack of living wood that I made. So I'm going to grab a leaf thing, flower, grab a white one. I'll chuck that back in there, and I'll chuck some seeds in there too. Back downstairs. I should put a crafting table up top. That one, and chuck that away and that away, and I'll keep the living wood with me because I've got that and I need that. So wham, bam, flower in the middle, gold on the outside. Make another mana spreader. Living wood can go back upstairs. Grab that torch back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim this, I'm going to put it here, but I'm going to build it up 2 blocks, like that. You might be thinking, well, that doesn't work, does it? So we're going to go into bind mode. Bind mode. I'm going to right click on this, sorry, shift right click on this, so you see it gets the outline. And then we're going to shift right click on this mana pool, and you see that now it has aimed itself down at the mana pool. And we are getting mana. So let's make sure that it's actually draining both of these. Yep, that's draining, that's draining, that's draining, and that is draining. Alright, so now we are getting mana from 2 different sources. So that's an interesting way so that you can build stuff on different levels and stuff. So like if I had a mana spreader here, it would get interrupted by this block and the mana would never get to it and it'd just basically be a waste. But yeah, so over here, let's drop the old sleeping bag in. So you see my chest plate down there in the corner, because I obviously put the sleeping bag on instead. Right, so while they are going, I'll leave those there for now. I don't need anything there. What was I about to do? It's a good question. Ah, yes, of course. That's what I'm going to do. I need some iron, and hopefully I have enough of it. Tell me I don't have any of it. Are you serious? Christ. Alright, well, that kind of sucks. So I think I'll pretty much wrap up here for this episode. I was going to do a bit more crafting, but it's probably going to take too long. So in between this episode and next, I may expand the hydrangeas a little bit more, and depending on how we go, I might move this around. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we go. I don't think I'll move it just yet because I need to make a mana tablet to actually move this, which is a fairly advanced crafting recipe. But I've got a few things I want to craft, a few baubles, etc. from Botania, which will get me a good start in the game. So for now, stay safe everybody, enjoy your Minecrafting, and I will see you all next time.